We thank you for logging on to fan590.com. David Alter, as always, joined by Mark Masters of the National Post. We may finally have an end to this long, drawn-out thing after finding out where PanAm was going to hold their soccer facilities, what was supposed to be track, and the Ticats getting involved, and then coming out of the table, now back on the table. Is this over?
Well, one way or the other, it's going to be over very soon. I mean, the PanAm Games have given, the PanAm Games Organizing Committee, led by CEO Ian Troop, have given the Ticats and the City of Hamilton extension after extension to try and help them find an agreement on where this stadium is going to be built. And I think this is it. Both sides will likely admit the Ticats have been quiet, other than Bob Young's letter on Monday. But the city has said, the mayor has said, yeah, this is it. We got to find a solution to this thing by September 14th, which is what the PanAm Games committee has said, and they're on the clock. And I can't see them not coming to some sort of agreement on this new compromise site at Longwood Road. So we'll find out. But yeah, this whole drawn out thing should be over shortly.
13-1, the final vote with 2 abstentions for the new Longwood at Aberdeen proposed location. Now, 14 days, that's a lot to try and get a tenant and financials all put in place in such a short time frame. Given the City of Hamilton's track record with dealing with things in a short time frame, there's reason to be pessimistic that this might still be delayed even further, is there not?
Well, Mayor Eisenberger said that he was cautiously optimistic they could get this done in 14 days. There was one joke during the council meeting that, is there any way we can have city staff work 36-hour days to get this done in the next 2 weeks? That they have to do it, right? Yeah, I mean, we've all been in that situation. You know, it will take as long as they have. So they'll come up with some agreement. It probably won't be as detailed as they would have liked. They spent a long time looking at the West Harbour site. I think it was mentioned today at the council meeting they actually approved the West Harbour site 7 times in this whole process before now today saying it's not going to work without the Ticats, so we got to move on. So, you know, I think in the end that they will get something done in the next 2 weeks.
And this is a compromise. Both sides don't really get what they want. When you look at the Ticats not getting their ideal location in the East Mountain, the West Harbour is going to be redeveloped, but without a stadium in mind, unless this falls through. Given that there has been a groundwork for a compromise, that should speed the process up quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are calling this a win-win possibility. Maybe you can get a stadium that the Ticats are okay with, at the same time redeveloping the West Harbour through some other means, through the provincial government funding. At the same time, this can also be seen as a lose-lose. The city had its heart set on the West Harbour location. They wanted to redevelop the harbourfront. They're not going to get to do it, at least through the stadium now, which is what, you know, their aim was through this whole process. And the Ticats are now settling again for a site that wasn't on the top of their list. There's still parking spots issues at this new compromise site that has to be worked out. So it's by no means perfect for either side. So yeah, it can be considered a win-win in the sense, yeah, thank goodness this for Hamilton, this is going to get done in the city. It also seems as a lose-lose because neither side is going to be entirely happy with how this played out.
September 14th, we should have a final answer to this whole saga. It's a sunny day here in Hamilton. Should be interesting to see if there's sunny days ahead for the city and for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Thank you, Mark Masters. You can catch his work on the National Post and nationalpost.com. Follow him on Twitter at Mark H. Masters. I'm David Alter. Thanks for logging on to fan590.com.